What's up with it? What's up, my magic? What's up, Evelyn? Grand Rising. Hey, be careful. We got some tricky energy out there today. And the moon ain't even full yet. But this potent mix that we got of Aries and Libra energy out there is something serious. Give us about 2 more minutes. What's up with it? N005. Hey, just so y'all know, Priceless Knowledge is the channel. My name is Rodrigo. What's up, Jessica? What's up, Diamond? We cooling this morning. We finna talk about it. Good morning, Sherry. Everybody do me a favor and smile right motherfucking now. Yeah. If you ain't got one twisted up, now would be the time. We all right. I would give y'all a big smile, but I'm a little self-conscious since I got my tooth chipped a couple years ago. Some dude didn't want me to be light-skinned, fine, intelligent, and have a perfect set of teeth. So he decided he had to knock one about that motherfucker. Might have been on Aries full moon. How you feel your attitude getting? See, for these next few days, while the sun wants you to choose peace, inside of you there's a fire burning. Inside of you, you don't want to take no more shit. Everybody's angry. We got an Aries full moon coming up. I done seen people breaking up all morning on social media. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Just today, and we ain't even got to the full moon yet. We ain't even got to the full moon yet. Let me tell you, man, people's attitude finna be fucked up tonight, today, tomorrow. Good luck. Good luck. We just gotta make it through it, though. I'm telling you, my magic. They put y'all up on game. Today we got today we got the sun in Libra at 26 degrees. Right now, at the moment of us talking, the moon is like at 15 or 16 degrees of Aries, and that bitch is filling up. It's filling up. It's getting tired of that bullshit. And that cardinal fire is just getting ready to burn this whole motherfucker down. Mercury's at about 10 degrees of Libra right now, but it's moving forward quickly. Venus is at about 13 degrees of Sagittarius right now. Hey, man. Mars is at like 22 degrees of Libra right now, so that might help out. Jupiter's at like 22 degrees of Aquarius right now, so that'll definitely bring us a little bit of relief. Saturn's at about 6 degrees of Aquarius right now. That'll help us out a little bit. Uranus is at about 13 degrees of Taurus right now. You know what I'm saying? Neptune's at about 20 degrees of Pisces right now. Pluto is at about 24 degrees of Capricorn. So it's square. It's square. There is some powerful cardinal energy out there today. We got Chiron at 9 degrees of Aries right now. We have the north and the north and the south node sitting at about 2 degrees of Gemini and Sagittarius, respectively. Okay, it's going down, man. Today, just today, like I said, the moon ain't even full yet. Just today, we got the sun square. We got the sun in Libra square to Pluto in Capricorn within about 2 degrees orb of each other. We got, and then we got tomorrow. That full moon we got coming tomorrow. Both the sun and the moon are going to be square to Pluto. So, the only thing left out of the equation is Cancer. So it just might be saying, fuck your feelings, man. Either you gonna chill or you gonna do something for real. Hey, pure, damn Skippy Aries moon will be affected, man. Hey, let me finish telling y'all what we got going on now. Like, tomorrow that's gonna be, yes, Aries sun could definitely be affected. Depends on degrees, though. Degrees, pardon me, not degrees. Degrees. And right now, we got this Aries moon today for these next few hours, maybe for the next 4 or 5 hours, is going to be trine to Venus. You know what I'm saying? In Sagittarius. So that's going to give us both passion and principles. Yeah. And then we also have Mercury in Libra right now, exactly opposite, maybe within just a 1 degree orb of Chiron Aries. You know what I'm saying? And that's just going to give us enhanced ability to uncover hidden truths that have been walled away. And then it's also going to put our mind on healing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Aries rising, most definitely. This full moon could be on your ass. Hey, if y'all here and you ain't hit the like button yet, do the damn thing. Hey, we got this Mars in Libra right now, trying to Jupiter in Aquarius exactly. 0 degree orb. And hey, that's going to give us an infusion of optimism and energy to find balance and expand our network. But it could also definitely blow up all that energy that we have going on, because that's also going to be conjunct that full moon and then trying to Jupiter. So it's just going to blow all that shit up. Motherfuckers with bad attitudes is going to make it that much worse. If it's time to end that relationship, it's time to do it. If it's time to have the courage inside of yourself with the moon to do things your own way from now on, it's time to do it. Maybe it's time to put your own ego to the side though. And it's time to shine the light on that relationship the other way around. See, let me tell y'all something about me, man. I've kind of said it the last few days. This full moon that we got coming up, it is exactly, and I mean exactly, conjunct my north and my south node. My north node is in Aries in the 7th house at 27 degrees. My south node is in Libra at 27 degrees in my 1st house. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm scared. I'm scared. This full moon here has karmic implications for me. But I also can never forget that just because I'm built like that, I don't have to build like that. I don't have to entertain none of this shit. I don't have to entertain none of this shit. And you don't either. N005, karmic means lesson. There might be some things that happen that are significant, turning points in my life in the next couple of days. You get what I mean? The end of some type of cycle that I had going on. It could be the end of some bullshit, and it could just be my business blossoming. It could be a whole bunch of stuff. The 7th house, that signifies legal stuff. That doesn't just signify relationships. That signifies business partnerships. The 7th house, it can signify invading your relationship to the public. You get what I'm saying? So, hopefully, with this being the moon, it just all goes down inside of me. Oh, I'm scared of the motherfucker. Hey, y'all don't know my tough talk. Get y'all mixed up. I'm scary. Nah, I ain't scared, y'all. But hey. The good thing is, this Mars, this energy is also going to be conjunct to Mars and square to Pluto, this full moon energy we have coming up, y'all. So Pluto will help add us a little bit of control into the mix, man. Pluto's going to help us. With that being in Capricorn, it's going to add some extra shit into the mix. Like I said, the only thing we missing with all this cardinal energy going down is Cancer. And here I am. So I figured I'd add a little sickness into the mix. You got the Cancer here. Hey, we got Pluto in Capricorn. We got the moon in Aries. And definitely we got the sun in Libra. Is you ready? Hey, man. This right here, this is not sit still energy. It's not. It's not. If you've been stuck in a fucked up situation or a situationship, it's time to do something about it. If you feel like somebody has been handling you fucked up, it's time to follow your heart. That cardinal fire is out there for a reason. And there's a lot of it. Chiron is even there in Aries. It's telling you that you can bring heat, you can find healing through being courageous and confident, by being independent, by realizing you don't need nobody. Hey, if I want you in my life, you here, but I don't need you. I can thug it out. I've been seeing people breaking up like a motherfucker this morning. I just told you how that my sister, my baby sister, I see her going through with her dude on social media this morning. I ain't even said nothing yet. I'm just putting her business out there. That's her fault. But hey, that's what she get for jumping in relationships, motherfuckers she don't even barely know. Geminian. Oh man. Diamond Nicole Wright, it depends on how close in degrees it is to your sun and your Venus, and what houses your sun and Venus are in. I always feel the moon, y'all, with me being a Cancer. And like, especially on fire full moons, like I feel myself getting anxious. And maybe it has to do with me having a Pisces moon and Pisces being able to feel everything. Like them fire full moons, man. No. They hit me a whole different way. And what's crazy is this channel that we're on right now, it was started on a full moon. What's up, Joe Hizzle? It was started on Halloween day of last year on that full blue moon in Taurus. And look how much we've done since then. Yeah. 400 videos. We monetize, and that's just keeping growing and keeping growing. Over 100,000 people have visited the channel. Like, that's a perfect example of the power of purpose. This shit just got started, man. I just work harder than everybody else. And the amount of content I put out is ridiculous. But I always told people that I put the dick in ridiculous. Nah, Chris H, I ain't live every day. I ain't live every day, man. Just like 3 days a week. Sherry Wright. I'm a Cancer Sun Pisces Moon with Aries in my 7th house. We just barely getting started. My magic said Capricorn is my 7th house. Hey, yeah, that Venus retrograde finna get on your ass. Jessica, I'm a Pisces Moon in my 5th house. I'm a Cancer Sun in the 9th house. But I'm Mars in Capricorn in the 4th. See, them 9th house people, they hard heads. They got to learn the hard way. They got to find out for themselves. Yeah, we do, Sherry. Chris H. You don't want the answer for that. Because if you're asking me if Placidus or whole house is more accurate, the fact of the matter is, that means you probably like whole house. And the truth of it is, you could resonate with whole house more, but Placidus is more accurate. Because Placidus is your chart flowing naturally. Whole house is you forcing planets into houses and signs because you don't like where they were in the first place. That's not how it goes. Even though I do use both, because Hellenistic astrology is based more on the whole house system. Bro, I'm a virtuoso. That's what's up. It's 10:11 here. I'm ready for it to start snowing. As I was telling y'all yesterday, y'all be prepared. I might answer that here in a minute, OG Stepper, hold on. But I was telling y'all yesterday, y'all be prepared. That Venus gonna be in Capricorn for 3 months, man. Venus is gonna be in Capricorn for almost 4 months, as a matter of fact, because of retrograde. So, and that ain't no lovey-dovey energy. That's some get on your shit type energy. Hey, if y'all here and you ain't hit the like button yet, press it one time for me. Pluto sextile to the ascendant will make you very powerful. It'll make you very self-aware. Pluto sextile to the ascendant will make you have a laser focus. Okay. But like, no problem, man. Oh, you're gonna have that Venus return with a Venus retrograde. That means that Venus is gonna hit your Venus 3 times. It's gonna tap that thing 3 times. It's gonna tap it going in, it's gonna tap it going back, and then it's gonna bust it one more time on the way back out. Good luck. Now, I have my Venus in the 10th house. So, I already know. So you a Scorpio rising, Jessica Acosta? Augusta, pardon me. Or is it Agosto? Yeah. Yeah, my Venus is in the 10th. Can y'all see it? Yeah, I'm perfect at pronouncing things. I've always had well, maybe it's my Sun in the 9th house, but I'm a virtuoso in verbalizations. What's up, Amber? If this is also your Saturn return, you better buckle down. You got some lessons to be learned. Strap in your motherfucking seatbelt. The universe is finna take you through down a cosmic dirt road where the wild things are. There's more what? Hey, man. I went through my Saturn return. When was Saturn in last in Sagittarius? Like 4 years ago, man. 5 years ago. And man, that's why I'm here talking to y'all. I mean, going through my Saturn return. It's been everything in me finding my spirituality. thing about your Saturn return is you have every right to be scared. You have every right to be scared. But when you jump on a roller coaster, there's a fear inside of you, right? But there's also an exhilaration. Because when you come out the other side, it's something else. It's something else. You're something else. You can't say, oh, I'm still the same motherfucker if you went through that Saturn return. You can't. It's one of the most feared aspects in astrology for a reason. Hey, y'all are very appreciated. Don't get me started because humility's never been one of my strong points. Yeah, man, the jams are on point. They gotta be, man. We gotta get this vibration right because it's a full moon tonight and in the morning, y'all. Like this shit is, hey, this is one moon. Most of the time when people talk about full moons, I'm the one to debunk it. Be like, man, quit trying to scare people. You're just trying to, you're trying to incite fear. You're trying to rile people up. But nah, this Aries full moon right here, y'all might see me out here howling somewhere tonight. For real. Hey, Just Jay, that Saturn return in Capricorn had to be rough. And I'm worried because my little sister went through her Saturn return in Capricorn and she's worse. She's even worse. Hold on. Hey man, maybe you didn't do him wrong, my magic. Like, hey, let me tell you something about that Saturn return, man. There's more than one of them. So, you got about 24, 25 more years, 26 more years to get yourself on point before daddy come back around and put that boot to ass again. Because Saturn's gonna get you one way or the other. And I don't want to say that as something that, you need to be terrified of. You just need to be ready for it. You need to be spiritually prepared. if it's in your first house, you might need to be or your sixth house, you need to be physically prepared. For real. Yeah, Saturn was in my second house. I'm a natal second house Saturn person. It's now in my fourth house. About to move into my fifth house. That's right, Sherry. You see? Sherry says she was diagnosed with breast cancer on her Saturn return in her first house. I'm telling y'all. Hey, KB. But after that Saturn return, after I started believing in myself, hey, my pocket's been getting right. I mean, right. Hey man, if y'all ain't hit the like button yet, do that thing. There's a lot of people that are going through it financially, y'all. And I swear to God, I feel for you, man. But there's so much money out here to be had. You just have to do it a different way. Jabez, I can't do it. I love you, bro, but I can't do it. What's up with it? Man, shout out to my boy, man. Jabez the Sleepwalker, y'all. Ain't nothing, man. Just cooling, family. Just Jay, you got natal Saturn in the second house also. Uranus there too. So you could come up real quick though. You could come up real quick though. What's up, Reefer? Reefer and Franklin? Jabez. You got this full moon in your second, and oof. Don't snap on nobody, Jabez. Sherry White said she also got married and divorced in that Saturn return. I don't know what to say. Don't dread it. If you dread your Saturn return, that's when it's going to knock you off your feet. Just prepare yourself for it spiritually. Tommy, if you having that Saturn return in your 7th house, you need to be prepared to have some deep realizations about the people that you've been involving yourself with. Because what's good to you ain't necessarily good for you. Oh, the full moon, same thing. Same thing, my bad. The same thing. I'm telling you, this Aries full moon, it's exactly conjunct my nodes. My north node is at 27 degrees of Aries in my 7th house. And I done already warned everybody that I really involve myself with closely that, hey, it's probably not a good idea for us to be communicating closely for the next couple of days because I see some arguments on the horizon. And I don't want to fall out with you. So let me alone. Sometimes you got to be real with people, man. Because a lot of times my attitude is the problem. And see, the thing about the Aries, with me having Aries in my 7th house, and all this occurred in my 7th house, like I always think it's everybody else catching the attitude. But it's me. It's me, and I just can't see it. It's really me causing the conflict. It's really me. You've been chill, Tommy, because it ain't at 29 degrees yet. Wait till tomorrow morning. We're going to talk tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning we're discussing relationships. We're discussing sex. We're discussing intimacy. We're discussing insecurity, infidelity, all them eyes. And as always, I hold myself accountable in the process. Hey, with this Aries full moon and with Mars being conjuncted also. Almost conjuncted. Close, not really closely, like 5 degrees. Go see where, you need to pay attention to where Mars is in your chart, in both in transit and in natal, and see where that's going to hit you at. Like this Mars right now is exactly square my natal Mars. Mars is at 22 degrees of Libra right now. I'm at 22 degrees of Capricorn with my natal Mars. Let me fix the music. Hold up. That's just too much of the same shit. Smile for me right now if you ain't smiled yet today, goddammit. What's up, Diana? Yeah, man. But guess what, though? I'm straight. I've been having fucked up aspects going on for who knows the longest, man. This Neptune retrograde is exactly conjunct my natal Jupiter, and I done got sick more in the last year than I've ever gotten sick in my whole life, with me having this in my 6th house too. It's in my 6th house in Pisces. You know, my Jupiter's at 22 degrees Pisces, and this freaking Neptune retrograde has hit my Jupiter in my 6th house exactly 3 times. You know what I mean? And it still got to go back out and touch it again. Like, this shit been crazy, man. Crazy. Crazy. So yeah, man. Fake Lucas, no. No, no, I don't do past life readings. Thank you so much, though. And I just do natal chart readings. I do synastry readings. I do numerology readings. You know, just shoot me an email. And as far as my natal chart interpretations, Venus Love said, are they pre-recorded? It depends on what you order. Because I do have one where I have a service where I offer where we can have a video call, a whole consultation. And you know, where we're going to talk about it. We're going to spend a whole morning or a whole afternoon discussing your chart, where we'll be able to interact with each other. And I also have an audio natal chart interpretation where it's about a 2 hour, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hour audio natal chart interpretation of me breaking down your chart. And then I'm going to email it to you. Reefer Franklin said that my dad is a Gemini sun with a Capricorn moon. And my Mars is in Capricorn in the 4th house of the moon. And my black moon Lilith is in Gemini in the 8th house. Okay? So my daddy hasn't had the most positive influence on me. But I love him. I love him. They told me that my mama and my daddy both told me that as soon as I was born, my mama had a CPS case because as soon as I was born, my daddy took me from as soon as the doctor handed him to my dad just threw me up in the air and caught me right there in the delivery room. And it mortified all the doctors, man. And so They called CPS and wanted to know if my dad was fit to be a dad and if he was on drugs, but he was. So, yeah, that's how my life started out, man. That's my pops. My pops also said that I used to always want beer. Like when that Pisces moon in me, maybe, when I was a little kid, when I was around a bottle. He said he'd be riding around with me when I was a baby. And I'd always want beer. And he'd give me beer. And he said one day we was leaving the park and I was drinking out of my bottle. I was crying for my dad's beer. I was reaching for his beer. Mr. Pisces Moon, I'm reaching for his beer. And he said that he told me, if you want this beer, Roderick, if you want this beer, throw that goddamn bottle out the window. And he said he rolled down my window. I was in the back seat of my car seat. He said he rolled down the window and I threw my motherfucking bottle out the window and he handed me the beer and we was riding ever since. That's my pops, man. For real, man. Yeah, man. My dad told me that when I was 4 years old, I had to have. Nah, my daddy more like Franklin. My daddy's not like Tupac. My daddy is more like Too Short. He's 5'1". He loud. He thinks he's a pimp. You feel me? Like to this day, my daddy would show up in a bright yellow 3-piece suit that he done made into shorts or something. Like my daddy has my daddy has a personality of all his own. And you better not bring your woman around him. This nigga will put the Mac game down on your girl so goddamn fast with a dialysis stent in his arm. I remember I used to be 18, 19 years old. You want to talk about my daddy? You brought him up. I'm finna go in. I used to be 18, 19 years old, and I'll bring a girl home to my pop's house. And I'll go over there, and I'm really going to show her off or whatever. And I'll get out the car, and I'll go in my dad's house or whatever. And he'll come to the door or whatever, and he'll be looking at the door and say, "Ooh, Roger, who is that you got with you?" And I'll be like, "Man, oh, that's so-and-so, so-and-so." So he'll go out there, and he'll shake her hand, and he'll kiss her on the hand and do his whole little Gemini and Capricorn spiel, thinking he a Mac. But then he'll come up to me and say, "Ooh, Roderick, I know that girl. I know her, man. And I'm telling you, that ain't one you want to fuck with, son. That ain't one you want to fuck with, son. That bitch will have you on the wall like Spider-Man, Roger." Hey, man. My daddy is the definition of not shit. Is the definition of not shit. I'm telling you, my daddy was a 5'1" Gemini sun, Capricorn moon with an 8-foot personality. My mom is a 6-foot, and my daddy's black as this motherfucking microphone right here. My mama is a 6-foot white lady, Italian, full-blood Italian, and she's a Pisces sun with a Leo moon. And the motherfuckers was toxic as hell. They've been best friends. They have been best friends. They have been best friends since middle school. My mom was my dad's tutor in 7th grade. And my daddy's sister, my dad, when they grew up being best friends, my mom was off at college and my dad was in my hometown pimping, doing what he was doing. And my dad's sister had got murdered by some dope dealers. They had kidnapped her, raped her, shot her up with rubbing alcohol in her veins, and killed her. And my mom came back from my Aunt Helen's funeral, and I guess my daddy ended up getting up in that thing. You know, he ended up getting up in that thing after all them years. Yeah, that's what ended up happening with that. Both of them have Mars and Leo, though. Both of them. My mom has Venus in Aries, though. My daddy has Venus in Gemini. I got Mercury and Venus in Leo. We already told you yesterday, Mr. Nobody. Yesterday they was trying to get me to say that Venus and Gemini ain't hoes, but they are. Take it from a Venus and Leo. And I'm reformed, but I used to be. No, I don't know what houses. I know my dad's and mom's birthday. I don't know without their birth times, I don't know what houses they have or their risings. But I do know my skills, and I'm able to estimate a little bit and think. But other than that, like, I don't really need their risings. I know their sun, their moon, I know their planetary placements. Now, Evelyn, now Venus in Sag, let me say this. With Venus in Sag, I'm a Cancer sun, Reefer. But with Venus in Sag, it's not that they're hoes so much as as they always thinking the grass is greener on the other side. They always think the next thing is better. So they spend a lot of their time looking for something that was right in front of their face the whole time. You feel me? That's the thing about that. Like I said, I'm Venus in Leo. Yeah, Venus in Scorpio is loyal to the grave, literally. Y'all be ready to kill a nigga for some simple shit. y'all motherfuckers want it to be till death do you part for real. Vindictive. The epitome of vindictive. And see, the thing with Venus and Aries, that's right, I'm the one that got away. The thing with Venus and Aries is they're too direct. Like, them motherfuckers is going, they the initiator. Them motherfuckers gonna get at you. They gonna get at you. Juan Hando said, is comparing Venus to Mars signs the best way to tell male and female compatibility? It's one of the best ones. It's not the absolute best. I see you too, Reefer and Franklin. My son has Venus in Pisces in the first house. Diana Rodriguez said, how do I feel about Neptune dominant relationships? I feel like that it could be the epitome of romance. I feel like it could be the epitome of connecting at the soul level. But also, it could be the epitome of toxicity. It could be drug addiction. It could be motherfuckers lying to each other. It could be motherfuckers not seeing each other for who the fuck they really are and being in love with an ideal rather than the person. So, it's a very slippery slope with Neptune. And as I was saying about Venus in Pisces the other day, Venus in Pisces is that one placement that's truly capable of unconditional love. But intimacy is something else. That's the thing about Venus in Pisces. Venus is exalted in Pisces, and that's the true. I mean, the motherfuckers gonna love your dirty draws. But sometimes that can lead to being an enabler. Sometimes that can lead to being okay with shit that's not okay for you. sometimes that can make you really loving a motherfucker, but being passionate about them is something else. Compassion and passion are not the same thing. Hit that like button for me real fast. There is no best sign for Venus to be in my opinion. For real, man. There isn't. Because everyone has its ups and downs. Every placement has both its setbacks and its great traits. I don't know what other word I was about to use. I'm high now. Zahir says, does the birth chart indicate what type of partner you'll have? It indicates what type of partners you're attracted to. It also indicates what type of partners are best for you. But it can't tell you who you're going to be with. Life tells you that. You tell yourself that. Zahir, I told people earlier that the channel is priceless knowledge of self. My name is Rodrigo. Oh, wrong side. Yeah. See, I got Venus in Leo, and that can be a beautiful thing. I can tell you about mine. That could be a beautiful thing because I can be affectionate. I can be loyal. I'm gonna want to show off my lover. I can do a lot of things positively in a relationship, but I also want attention. Not just from the person I'm with, period. I want attention. I also want it to be known that I'm the shit and everybody wants me. So you better be glad that I'm with you. And that's some fucked up shit when you look about it. You know. That's some fucked up shit. Like Venus and Leo is the type that, like, they might not necessarily go out and cheat on you. Venus and Leo is the type that's gonna go, they're gonna come out and tell you how much everybody was hitting on them all day long. How much everybody was hitting them on all day long, because they want you to know that you ain't the only one that wants their ass. So it's special that they want you. It's special that they want you. You better be glad I want your ass. Because everybody want me. I'm that nigga. And that's borderline, that's egotism at the epitome of it. And as I've grown in my spirituality, I've learned how to be humble. But I still don't do it really good. Because I know I'm the king. But I also got Mercury and Venus there too. I mean, Mercury and Leo there too. It's not conjunct my Venus because my Mercury's at 0 degrees of Leo. So. Okay, everybody keeps asking me about Vedic or Sidereal and Western. Okay, let me put y'all on game real fast. Hit the like button if y'all ain't hit the like button yet, though, for real. But I actually started out doing Vedic astrology first when I started practicing astrology. Not when I started studying it, but when I started practicing it. See? And the thing about Vedic is, when it comes to predictions, Vedic is uncanny. Vedic is it is on point. And when you're dealing with Vedic, if you're able to touch into that Vedic part of yourself, or that Vedic state of mind, there is layer upon layer upon layer of infinitely rich textures to go into. Like, able to tell you things and predict things that you would never be able to imagine, because within each planetary placement of each sign in Vedic, you have nakshatras, which is like a 27 division of each sign. You understand? So, hey, Vedic is great for predictions, but when it comes to character development, when it comes to personality traits, Western is more accurate in my opinion. So you can incorporate both. If you're asking me which is better, I'm not going to tell you which is better. What's up, Arcane the Gym Pilot? Yeah, I think the hemisphere you were born in is important too. I live in the Western Hemisphere, so I practice Western astrology. If you lived in India, I promise Vedic would be a lot more on point to you. Let me see something real fast, y'all. I thought I missed it. Hey, Reefer and Franklin's. My memory is magnifique too. Hey, I don't have a signature sign. I have what they call an ambiguous signature sign. Can't be pinpointed. And Pluto's the strongest planet in my chart. What's up, blessed one? Hey, y'all. My grandfather was the pastor of a church. My daddy's father. But let me tell you something else. Why I've never put a lot of stock in my Christianity, even though I've read the Bible from cover to cover several times, that I can quote biblical scriptures to you like none other. But my grandfather was the pastor of the church, right? My grandfather had 10 kids by 4 different wives. All of them were sisters. All my daddy's brothers and sisters are also his first cousins. That's why. Yeah, Sharon. That's why from birth I was sitting back like, man, these motherfuckers is full of shit in this church. I knew what was really going down. I got a front row seat. Hey, the pastor, since the beginning, since way back in the day, since slavery times, the pastor of the black church is the closest thing to a pimp that it is. Period. What's up, Scarlett? Who's in the Pluto and Sag generation? Is out here? I'm a Pluto and Scorpio generation. I'm an old head. I just Reefer. That is a sample. That is a beat I made myself. It's on my channel. You can go listen to it. It's called The Darkness. It's down at the bottom. It's one of the oldest ones I posted. It's talking about getting the fuck up out the darkness. What you mean? Reefer and Franklin's, why would you say that? What it was, D-Hub? It's like it's a Lofi sample. Reefer Franklin's. That's my personal. It's copyrighted. It's copywritten though. For it to be on YouTube, it has to be. You talking about this one? This one too? Diana, you said, have I ever tried any psychedelics, and do I think they can be used to connect to spirituality? Absolutely. And yes, I have. Like, what's up, Sean Claire? But yeah, I actually have a whole hour, maybe an over hour video of me doing a trip report on the channel. One of my most popular videos. I done had all kinds of psychedelic experiences. I done smoked DMT and I done went somewhere else. Somewhere else. I done took shrooms and been with everything. OG Stepper, what you know about that game house, man? Who are you? Hey, y'all hit the like button if y'all ain't did that thing for me yet, though. We still vibing for another 45 minutes. Hey, man, I love shrooms. I love shrooms. Shrooms is everything, man. No, I haven't tried San Pedro, man. Once I smoked DMT, I was done with psychedelics. No, I haven't astral projected consciously, Jahir. But I haven't tried to either. And let me say that I have though snapped out of this plane before through breathing exercises and meditation. I have separated myself from this physical plane and snapped in without any use of any substance whatsoever, snapped into a whole nother stick up right there. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I was in, wherever I was at, I was somewhere else consciously. And I got scared and made myself get back up out of there. Hey, man. You talking about this is that Texas shit? This is that, really that New Orleans type shit. This is that mystical type shit. I call this help the bear. Because if you ever happen to find yourself on a mountain trail and you see me in the forest being attacked by a bear, you better help the bear. I can't be beat. Hey man, I'm just a horse of a different color. This is definitely a vibe, man. We chilling for a minute, man. You better get as much chilling as you can, because I'm telling you, this energy that's coming, this full moon energy, ain't no sit still ass energy. It's cardinal. That beat right there make you feel like something's coming to get you. I'm a beast on that guitar. It's not a real guitar I'm playing right there. That's me on the keyboard right there. You see my tag in there, so you can't steal it. Fuck that, SunCloud. Picture me rapping on that bitch. My dreams aren't that significant. Not the ones I can remember, y'all. I'm a Pisces moon, but I also don't sleep a lot. That's some more New Orleans type shit right there, y'all. But I didn't make this one. My boy Ink made this one. That's that Soldier Slim type shit right there. I don't sleep a lot, y'all. Never have. I was really scared of the dark when I was a kid because I guess maybe I had spiritual experiences with my Pisces moon, but I was terrified of the dark, so I slept in naps. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I could. slept 2-3 hours here, and that's kind of translated to my environment now. I sleep 2-3 hours here, and then I'm up for 4 or 5 hours, and I sleep 3-4 hours here, then I'm up for some hours, you know. Yeah, you can call me anytime, and I'll still be up, and I sleep lightly, so I'm somebody that's always there. And years of doing drugs fucked up my sleep cycle. Plus, somehow, I'm both a night owl and a morning person. Appreciate it, Scarlett. Like, for real, man, like, years in prison. The thing is, when I was in prison for all those years, you have to understand I spent years of my life in prison. Not 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 years. 6 of them. And when I was in there, like, I needed that time by myself. So being up late at night is when it's quiet. You know, other than some crazy shit. So, like, me getting my time by myself in the peace and quiet is everything. Because in there, when you're an empath and you're in prison and you're forced to be in a fishbowl with everybody's emotions and everybody's personality, you have to find some type of coping mechanism or you're going to end up hurting yourself or somebody else. So, and you don't know, you might trip out over somebody else's shit. It's too much. You know? You know, it's too much. But while that's the worst thing that could happen to a lot of people, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. Because I was like the proverbial caterpillar just going into my cocoon. I just went in there and pulled my head out of my own ass, started holding myself accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about me is, I didn't belong in prison. I'm better than that. I didn't belong in there with the filth, but I did deserve to be there, which is an interesting predicament. With an interesting predicament that only I myself could do something about. So I started working on me. And as I was in there, I saw my spiritual gifts start to grow exponentially. And if you have intuition and you're in prison, if you're able to see the patterns that are happening before they happen and recognize the subtleties of a situation, you feel me? When you in there and you're able to recognize the subtleties of a situation before they happen, not only will that keep you out of a lot of trouble, it also might save your life. And see, the thing about me is, I wasn't no knucklehead where I was in there fighting all the time, but I was always being involved with females, which that made both the inmates jealous and that made the guards angry. So, when I came out, I was vibrating at a whole different level. Okay, but the world that I came out to was still the same. The world I came out to was still the same. So now I'm at a place. And I did the worst thing that I could do for me. I turned to drugs. typical Pisces moon. And I guess that's not for me. Because not long after that, I got hit with this spiritual awakening that I'm still going through several years later down the line. And we talked about that in one of my other videos, how I had that spiritual awakening, what kicked that off. So, hey. I've learned a lot. I don't fool with nobody. I used to have friends. I'm y'all. I mean, I got y'all. And I got people that want to fool with me, but I'm by myself every day other than I spend my time at the house. I don't need to be around anything fucked up. If we're going to keep doing this, if I'm going to keep helping people the way that I'm here to help people, I got to stay focused here. That's right. One deep like Zero. My favorite person, my favorite rapper of our time. You know what I'm saying? But if we going to keep doing it like this, I got to be like this, because if your ass hang at the barbershop, you going to get a haircut. Yeah, I got an Aries North Node. AKB 727. I got an Aries North Node in the 7th house that's about to be exactly conjunct this full moon. But yeah, I got to thug it out alone. Like, if you're around motherfuckers that's doing dope, I don't give a fuck what you say. Eventually, you're gonna put yourself in a fucked up situation. If you married and you at the strip club every night looking at that thing, eventually you're gonna want to taste that cookie. I'm just keeping it real with you. I take my kids. I take my kids to the barbershop. I'm bald-headed, y'all. I take my kids to the barbershop. I'm sitting in that barbershop. I'm watching them get their hair cut. They come out. I'm seeing people get their cuts. They coming out faded up, looking nice. Shit, by the time we get ready to go, I'm thinking, man, I'm finna get my shit lined up, man, because, hey, man, I want to feel like they feeling. So, nah. I'm going to be here with y'all, growing. You know, I'm going to be here with y'all, growing. I can't even go fool with my people in my hometown and go back to my home state. I'm a person that, with my Cancer sun in the 9th house, I'm a person that does better way far away from home. Wonder, I'm going to write a book at some point. I've already got 2,000 pages of an astrology book already written. I'm trying to write a book, but the pimping just keeps calling me. Hey, Blessman, when you said Zero, what's up, Base of Black? About Zero. Zero's a Capricorn sun, Capricorn moon. Zero was born on a new moon. That's why his ass is mean like that. Row ugly ass is a trip with his snapping turtle looking ass. I didn't have the opportunity to be around and kick it with Row and Trade the Truth before at a concert, and when I was young, and I don't know him personally or anything like that. Row is real stuck up, you know, with that Capricorn sun and that Capricorn moon. I didn't know that then, but like, yeah. Yeah. Now, Trade of Truth. Trade of Truth is a Cancer, Sun, Pisces moon. And that's why they was so close when they were younger, but now they can't get along like that because they on two separate paths. Zero is money, 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 healing, respect. Trade of Truth is on helping. You know, he's getting an award for the whole nation from the president, a presidential award. But you know, when you think about the things that somebody, when you're dealing with a Capricorn, let me tell you something. Never forget that if they being mean, if they being fucked up, there's a reason why they're the way that they are. You know, never forget that there's a reason that they're the way that they are. They've been through some shit. And let me tell you something about Cancer and Capricorn that I know and I feel. Because I got, look, my midheaven's at Cancer, and I'm a Cancer sun. And I got my Mars in Capricorn in my fourth house. So deep down, I'm a Capricorn deep down too. My Mars is in Capricorn in my fourth house. It's there. Now let me tell you something about Cancer and Capricorn. See, Cancer really wants to be like Capricorn. I mean, Cancer really wants to be like Capricorn. Cancer wants to be tough like that. They want to be able to put their feelings to the side. They want to be able to be that boss type energy. That's what Cancer wants to be like. That's why they have that hard shell, protecting all that softness inside. But here's the other thing. Capricorn really is just like Cancer, and they can't stand it. And it's just a disconnect. Because Capricorns really are sensitive. Capricorns really do care. They care a lot. Capricorns are all about everything Cancer's about. They just can't stand that about themselves, so they got their nose up in the air. They try to hide it. Now the Cancer, hey, what's up, Queen Empress? The Cancer is just like that. But they want to be like the Capricorn when I realize that the Capricorn is just like them. For real. I know it. Like people, yeah. See, when you're a Capricorn rising, like you don't see that Cancer part of yourself. You look for it in other people. You might even project it onto them. But up underneath all that, you care. You care. Look at Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was an excellent example of a Capricorn rising. And he was everything that a Capricorn rising is supposed to be. But don't forget, he was also a girl dad. He was also a girl dad. Don't forget that. Go look it up. And that Mamba mentality. That Mamba mentality. Amber, you got a Cancer sun and a Capricorn moon. But anyway, that Mamba mentality. That's that Scorpio midheaven. That's that laser focus. You feel me? Look, Kobe Bryant looked up to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a Cancer rising. Yeah. Michael Jordan is a Cancer rising. The opposite. What do you think? That's crazy, ain't it? He's an Aquarius with the Cancer rising. Look at Michael Jordan and the way he is. And those two right there mirror each other. Yeah, man. Yeah, Michael Jordan is the pettiest. Michael Jordan would make up shit that people said about him so he could be going against him. I'm a Cancer. That's the one thing people don't speak about Cancers is how competitive, just like a Capricorn, that a Cancer can be. Motherfucker, you not gonna beat me. Like, Mike was all emotion. Kobe was all will. But they both the same. They both the same. They both the same. That's why they love each other like that. Hey, look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a Libra rising. Look at that Aries 7th house. He brings the competitive fire out of everybody. Everybody wants to be, but it's really him. It's really him. That's me. Look at Tom Brady. He's a Leo, too. Just like Dak Prescott. But Tom Brady, that Aries 7th house of him, that's everything for Tom. That fire that he instills in everybody that he works with, him being the ultimate team player, him being able to stay calm on the field, him being able to be out in the public with his public image, oh gosh, but when you catch him on the field, he'll cuss your ass out, punch you in the face, talk about your mama. That's Tom Brady. That's me. For real, man. Hey, these celebrities are true to their placements, man. These celebrities are true to their placements, man. Look at Floyd. Floyd is a Pisces sun with a Taurus moon. Hey, Floyd is all about that money, ain't he? But Floyd Mayweather's ability to stay calm and make adjustments, that Pisces, that slipperiness, is why he's who he is. And people always underestimate Pisces energy. People always look at Pisces energy like it's soft or it's weak or it's... No, Pisces has every bit of all the other 11 signs. If you back Pisces into a corner, it's going to bust your ass. For real, sharks are fish too, Mr. Nobody. Never underestimate. Errol Spence Jr., my other favorite boxer, is a Pisces. But when you're looking at these athletes, when you want to incorporate with this, look, man, Floyd, his ability to be slippery, his defense, Floyd is not an offensive fighter. Pisces is not an offensive energy. Floyd is slippery. And then his ability to stay calm and make adjustments, that's why he's great at what he does. For real. I'm a Pisces moon, and I will slap the cowboy shit out of you. For free. But I think that's my specialty. But I will say this. As a Cancer sun, Pisces moon, when I was a little kid, and I have Uranus in the 3rd house too, though. When I was a little kid, I was a bully. I was a bully. I picked on everybody. I was mean to everybody. But I know now I projected extreme masculinity. But I know now it's because I was so feminine. Hey, y'all hit the like button if y'all here and y'all haven't done that for me yet, man. Help me get this algorithm out on this algorithm. But yeah, like, when I was a kid, man, like, I was very, very aggressive. But it was because I was so sensitive. Taurus media, I'm a Cancer sun, Pisces moon. Libra rising with Pluto in the 1st. Like, I was a mean ass little kid. To my sister, to everybody. But as I've gotten older and I've grown in my spirituality, I just know it's because I have so much feminine energy in my chart. I know it's because I'm so sensitive. And it's just that crack, them lashing out, because I don't want you to touch that soft part of me. And then it's like, you got to understand, Robin Williams is a Cancer sun, Pisces moon. Like, this is a heavy burden to carry sometimes. Like, if like it just took a long time for me to become comfortable with that part of myself, man. And yeah, Pisces moon are old shows, man. Scorpio risings are old shows too, but I really look for the moon to look at that soul, though. Pisces moon are old shows. And like, it's taking time for me to loosen up. And with you having Capricorn in the 4th house also, which I do, that speaks of you being an old soul and growing younger with the older that you get. Being able to chill out and become cooler with the more that you age. With that Pisces moon, if you can just stay away from them drugs, you can do anything. You can do anything. That moon in Gemini. If you cannot argue with every motherfucking body, you can do anything. Anything. See? Motherfucker go off the chain. I cry all the time. Y'all have seen me cry at least 1,000,000 times, have you not? I cry in every movie, every TV show. On Harry Potter. On Harry Potter, when Dobby died, I almost died. Like, are you serious? Listen, Harry Potter, my friend. Oh my God. I just want a friend like that. I'm crying about that now. I love that little motherfucker, man. How come I ain't got no friends like that? I said, Harry Potter, my friend. God damn. Shit. And then, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I be watching Manifest. That's the only TV show I watch other than Walking Dead, and that's it, really. And shit, that motherfucker Manifest having a nigga crying every 5 minutes. And don't let me see a motherfucker doing dirt or lying, or if I think they cheating or something, I'll kick the whole fucking TV over. I take on everybody's energy, man. That's why I don't watch a lot of TV. I just watch sports. Y'all here said they cried when Negan first came when he bashed everybody's head in. No, the Black Moon Lilith in the Gemini in the 8th house, my Black Moon Lilith in the 8th house, and my Pluto in the 1st house. I loved that they showed the graphics of them bashing that head in like that. Like, I love that shit. Now, when they opened up that garage, and little Sophia came out of that garage as a zombie, and her little ass was, hey, that shit fucked me up. And Daryl will make you cry all the time. If anything were to ever happen to Daryl, I'm gonna go whoop my neighbor. I'm gonna kick my neighbor's ass for nothing. Y'all probably gonna have to come bomb me out. For real. I mean, hell nah. Now on Titanic, I ain't with that shit. He should have pushed that bitch off the front of the boat, off the rip, and he'd still be alive to the day. I'm down with pimping. Fuck that. Hell yeah, man. Jack was a simp. Jack was what they call a tender dick in my hometown. Jack had that tender dick. See, Yoshi, why did you have to bring up Mufasa? See, Jack had one taste of that thing. Nah, fuck that. Jack had one taste of that thing. And Jack ready to give up his whole life. Rose had Venus in Scorpio. But you also have to understand where Jack was coming from. Jack was trying to come up. Jack was trying to come up. Jack was trying to come up. Jack might have had Venus in the 10th house. Jack fucked up. But see, I do. Yeah, Scarlet Red. Jack died simping, and Jack, because he was simping like that, I take it back. Jack might have deserved to die. He should have pushed that bitch off the front of the boat immediately. He'd still be alive to this day. I feel like the boat would have kept going. Something that had to do with her fucked up that whole boat. Fuck Rose. I ain't trying to hear it. Jack was froze. Jack was like this. I'm gonna say something legendary for you. I'm gonna tell you right off the rip, man. Couldn't have been no nigga. It couldn't have been no nigga. For real, man. That's some bullshit. Jack paid with his life. He should have pushed Rose's ass off the front of that boat. It was a whole bunch of bitches on that boat. I mean, come on, man. Shit. Me? I would have been in one of them canoes like this. 3 jackets on. 3 other bitches. Rolling with that. Rolling with it. Rolling with it like that. With the necklace. With the necklace. Hey. Y'all done seen me in my wig. I would have had my motherfucking wig on. Don't make me go get it. I would have had my wig on with a fur coat on like this. Rolling. Rolling. For real. I'm a survivor. I'll be right back. Y'all think it's a game. I am fabulous in this bit. Out of being in this bit. You wouldn't have seen me fuck Rose. I'm a pimp. For real, man. Hey, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I give about 1 or 2 of my fingers to get my hair back. For real. I'm fine, ain't I? Yeah, my soul stay on glow. For real. Say, man. Now you know, is that here? You right. Now King Kong. King Kong is the ultimate chump. But once again, they knew better than bringing that white girl in front of that nigga like that in King Kong. They knew better than that. They knew better than that. And I'm not even going to go into the racist implications of King Kong. Y'all going to get me on that. I ain't going to go into that. We're going to leave King Kong where it's at. Fuck King Kong. Then they try to bring out Mighty Joe Young like that wasn't King Kong's son or something. Man, come on now. For real. Don't get me started, man. We talking about some simps, man. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna go all the way in, but I'm probably gonna kill myself first. Hold up. I can't breathe. Oh, shit. God damn. There ain't no milk. Milk gonna take away the high. Chill out, baby. Yeah, I blinkered it. I did it. I did it. Who grandma? You got me scared. I'm starting to look around and see if there's somebody grandmama in here. Anyway, y'all. We just vibing today. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, for real. Because tomorrow, we're going to talk about relationships. We're going to talk about sex. We're going to talk about synastry. We're going to talk about intimacy. We're going to talk about infidelity, insecurity. All them eyes. For real, man. Say, what we're not going to do is hit. The kids ain't going to be home for a while. That's why we're going to stay on for a whole nother hour today. What's up, Self-Love Hero? I mean, Self-Love Tarot. Hey. Shit. Hey, and by the way, for anybody that shows love and that donates to the cause and like shoots me the super chats, from now on, don't shoot me the super chats. Don't do that. Send me money directly to the Cash App if you're gonna do that, because YouTube is gonna take they cut, and I don't want to pay them. I don't want to pay them. And do Pisces moons ever commit? Yes, the fuck we do. Yes, the fuck we do. After we get 35. Uranus in the 5th, creative genius. I got Uranus in the 3rd house. I'm just a genius. Virgo moons be committing to blaming everybody else for how fucked up their life are. They commit to that victim complex at an early age. Sherry said this is her last week on her job and she ain't did shit but watch me. That's what you're supposed to do with your life. Like watching me, it's everything. What's my take on Venus in the 12th? My take on Venus in the 12th is, yeah, looking for love in all the wrong places. When everything that you need is right inside of you. Learn to self-love first. And once you learn to love yourself, then you'll be able to provide somebody else with that unconditional love that so many seek. But hey, get you a plant first. Hey, whoever asked me to pin my Cash App, I not know how to do that. But if you look in the description of the video right here, it is there. It is there. What sign do I think is the most loyal? The most loyal depends on what type of loyalty you're talking about. Because you have to understand, being loyal is not the same thing as being faithful. If you talk about being loyal, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, those are loyal signs. But if you're talking about faithful, that's something totally different, because those are the 3 of the least faithful signs. If y'all fucking with me and y'all ain't hit that like button yet, do that thing right now. This hair is getting hot. Tauruses are loyal too. Tauruses are faithful. This wig is getting hot in the motherfucker. Yes, I know about draconic astrology, naturalistic. Draconic astrology is the astrology of the soul. Your draconic chart is what people would consider as your soul's chart. You get what I'm saying? But that's just another opinion. My take on this 0 degree sun sign is that you're that sign, but you might have a little bit of that other energy. I don't believe that you can be. I believe that the cusp energy is real, but I don't believe that you can be two signs. You're either a 29 degree Pisces or you're a 0 degrees Aries. Because I have a 0 degrees Mercury in Leo. And there is no doubt that I have Mercury in Leo. And I'm not a Mercury in Cancer. I mean, you see it all the time, yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Because I'm the most Mercury in Leo-ish, Mercury in Leo motherfucker you've never seen in your life. Y'all really had me crying about Dobie earlier, man. We on Venus and Gemini again? And Jack. Man, fuck. You know what? Rose was just getting it how she lived. Now, he should have pushed her, but everything that happened to Jack because he deserved it. Jack is a tender dick. See, y'all need to get off this Titanic shit before I get in my feelings again, man. Push Rose. Fuck Rose. Jack did not have unconditional love. Jack was trying to get in some of that thing and try to come up. Jack was tired of living in low class. Jack was thinking that if he worked his jelly, that he was going to put her into a position where she was going to bring him up out the gutter. Rags to... But he ended up froze like this. Fuck Rose. Like I said, if I would have got that thing, if Rose would have gave me a piece of it, because Rose was kind of thick. I ain't gonna lie to you, Rose was thick. If she would have gave me a piece of it, I'd have been in the boat with her dress on, and Rose would have been insisting that I was on the boat. I would have changed Rose's life. See, if Rose wasn't gonna take me out if Rose wasn't gonna take me out of lower class in the boat, the very least Rose was finna come live down in lower class with me. I was finna move Rose into the hood. And me and Rose would have been, yeah. I would have moved Rose into the hood. Rose would have been in the gutter with me. Rose would have been coming in there talking about, if I wash the dishes, can I get another bump? Yes, Rose. Wash some goddamn dishes. Y'all stop trying to push me into pimping. I'm trying to be spiritual. Hey. Nah, man. Nah, man. It's a thin line between pimping and spirituality. You got to be careful. I've been told it my whole life. Hell nah. Y'all hear? Fuck King Kong simp ass too. And King Kong would have tore that whole goddamn boat up. Hell no. Hell no. This shit was fucked up in the first place. Venus and Gemini is a flirt. I'm gonna tell you, and Venus and Leo flirt for fun. Venus and Scorpio do not want to flirt. Venus and Scorpio want to fuck. Yeah, see, pimping is in my bloodline. And I'm going to be real with you. Pimping is in my bloodline. A lot of y'all came from families of assistant pimps. Oh, your Venus and Gemini is hiding. You like to self-love. Self-love. You like to pimp behind closed doors. You like to flirt when nobody don't know it. You like that secret shit. You sneaky. Venus in Aquarius. You on that online shit. You all over the internet. Venus in Virgo, you like to play innocent, like to talk shit about how everybody else a hoe, knowing behind closed doors your ass is out of there. You the closet freak, Venus in Virgo. Yeah. Still nasty ass down sometimes. And I'm a Venus in Leo. I know it. In the 10th house, so everybody can see it. Everybody know I'm a hoe. Everybody know it. I got put out of a prominent astrology group on Facebook because I got in my feelings because everybody was calling me a thought. Knowing damn well I am a reformed thought. Congrats on what, Miss Fried Chicken? Damn, Reefer said in the Uranus in the 8th house like their asses ate out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm telling you, motherfucker had me on the wall like Spider-Man for real one time, like that. You gotta be careful, motherfucker will turn your ass out. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow, though. Out of there. I don't need no water. Stop bringing up what is right here. You trying to get me on the TV shows. For real though, man, like, say, you gotta be careful, man. These women these days is trying to turn your ass out. And hurt your feelings. In my opinion, the most important placement in your chart is your moon sign. Your moon sign is who you really are. My take on Capricorn moons is that they're really strong people, but they're underhandedly competitive with everybody. And that causes issues in their life. And they don't think it's a big deal. They think they're just bringing the best out of everybody, including self. But other people look at them as selfish and ruthless and cold. So Capricorn moons, like, they're a motherfucker. And they care too much about their name. Like, Capricorn moons, their name is everything. Who they are is everything. Respect is everything. My daddy's a Capricorn moon. I ain't a Capricorn moon, but my 4th house is Capricorn. So I understand that energy deeply. Reefer and Franklin, you just on some real freaky shit, ain't you? We gonna talk about all that type of shit tomorrow on Hump Day, man. Capricorn moons aren't necessarily heartless. I don't want everybody never to think that. They just don't want to deal with deep emotions. They don't know how to. Y'all nasty. Y'all need Jesus. Hey. My bad, y'all. Hitler was an INFJ though. So was Martin Luther King. So am I. Hey. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it early tomorrow morning. We're gonna go all the way in on relationships at that right at the full moon time. Like it's going down. I'm an INFJ. But it's not everything everybody says it's supposed to be, you know. I'm a 5th house moon. Hey, I done seen a lot of people breaking up today. Y'all be careful. Be careful. Because it's probably not them. It's you. Hey. But that Aries full moon might be telling you that it's okay to thug it out. The best way to prepare for the full moon is doing what you're doing right now. Cooling with here with me. Because with this full moon being conjunct my north node and my south node exactly, in my 7th and my 1st house, the best place for me is here with you. Don't forget these nodes are square Pluto also. Who's cute what way? Scarlet Rose. Hold up. Pisces moons. Let a Pisces moon in on this conversation. You just made me drop my shit, OG. I mean, Reefer and Franklin. What are you talking about, bro? Like, what? This nigga says Aquarius women like their calves rubbed from the back. What? Sit down and behave, son. Reefer, you a freak, boy. Hey, I know, but I'm a Pisces moon, and I'll tell you this. I don't have a foot fetish, but I cannot be attracted to a woman with nasty feet. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I cannot do it. I don't have a foot fetish, but I absolutely cannot be attracted to no chick that has some rusty, dusty feet. Like, nah. But I'm also an old school cat that was told. I was told back in the day that if a chick don't take care of her feet, then she don't take the time to take care of everything else either. You feel me? And I'm a Cancer, and I'm not much of a chest guy either. So it's not something I won't love and take care of. You know what I mean? But who grow their hair? I can't grow my hair, OG Stepper. My hair don't grow. If I grew my hair, I look like George Jefferson around this motherfucker. Hell no. For real. But I can find I'm in love with the feminine, period. There's so many things that I can find sexy about the feminine. Why are you trying to play with me, OG Stepper? OG Stepper, you said what happened to my hair? It's here. It's right here. They said like their fish rub. Reefer and Franklin, you better sit your ass down and behave, bruh. When you ask what happened to my hair, though, for real, man, I don't know. I had my, I had, I was like 19, and I had braids, and my hair was long, and I was going with this chick that was like 17 or 18, and she told me that her mom didn't like my long hair. That her mom, thought it was tacky that I had all that hair like that. And so I went and got my hair cut. And I just had braids. But when I got my hair cut, the barber gonna look at me and say, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You got about 6 more cuts left in you." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, nigga, your shit is thinning out, bro. You got about 6 more cuts left in you." And slowly but surely, my shit just thinned out and thinned out and thinned out. And I was out of there. But the thing is, I had to realize that I can't have everything. I can't have everything. Aries said, any advice for Venus in Gemini that aspects Mercury, Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto for relationships and did you say for making money? Don't be a thought. You're very versatile. Just don't get caught up in thoughtery with that Venus in Gemini and you'll be all right. For real. You so versatile. Hey, Aries, you so versatile you can do anything. As long as you don't get caught up in the thoughtery, you can communicate with anybody. You so intelligent, you be all right. But you just be all over the place. Venus and Scorpio in the second. You all about sex and money. OG Stepper. We putting up little bald head emojis now. Multiple squares to the midheaven. Appreciate you, Scarlet Rose. You said any advice for having multiple squares to your midheaven? Yeah, stop selling yourself short and stop getting into it with authority figures. You know, don't let your attitude or, you know, your self-doubt get in the way of you achieving what you can really achieve in life with a lot of squares to the midheaven. Conflict with authority figures. Oppositions is even worse. Oppositions is less about conflict with authority figures and even more about selling yourself short. And it's about, you know, it's about growing from, you know, when you're looking at oppositions, that means you got a lot of planets going on in the fourth house or down there opposite to your midheaven right there. And so that once again just speaks of you selling yourself short, like you finding the growth necessary to achieve your highest self. OG Stepper, you said, OG Stepper said, what's my thoughts on celibacy? Well, shit. My thoughts on celibacy are this. If you celibate, I'll buy a bit. That's my thoughts on that. Reefer and Franklin, you still on some freaky shit. You were just waiting for somebody to open up the avenue down Freak Avenue. They said Mars and Gemini in the 8th house is hot, KB. I have the Black Moon Lilith and Chiron in the 8th house Gemini. So, I definitely see that. Mars in Scorpio in the 10th, Lilith in Scorpio. Lilith in Aquarius in the 6th. I see you. Reefer and Franklin. Jesus is watching. I see you with that Mars and Scorpio in the 10th up there. I got, like I said, my Mars is in Capricorn in the 4th. My Venus and my Mercury are in the 10th in Leo. Lilith in Libra, the constant need to want to be in relationships is not good for you. You gotta learn to be comfortable doing it on your own sometimes. Lilith in Virgo in the 1st. You want to nitpick at everybody all the goddamn time. Jupiter and Mercury in the first. Like you're extremely intelligent. And you're also extremely confident. And as long as you don't lose sight of your confidence, you'll always be lucky and blessed. Yeah, I'm about to add a membership to my channel, probably Aries. Got to. I'm always gonna make sure the vibe is right on my platform. The vibration is everything. Mars and Sagittarius in the 4th house. You want to run shit. You want to run shit. And you'll fight. Lilith in Capricorn in the 3rd house. Right. You're not being. You lie. And you don't care about people's feelings. You're mean in the motherfucker. And it's not good for you. With Lilith in Capricorn. Step on people. Neptune and Capricorn in the 4th, man. Like, ooh, y'all started hitting me with all these placements. Hold up. Neptune and Uranus and Capricorn in the 4th. Like, you probably moved around a lot when you were younger. And like, but still, even despite all that, it's not about where you live, it's your family that's important to you, the spiritual connections in your family. And then, hey, y'all hit the like button if y'all ain't did that thing yet though. But I talked about Pluto in the 3rd house yesterday, man. You developed way faster intellectually than you did emotionally. And you can see what people's motives were before you even know what motives were. And it bothered you because you could see people lying when you were young, and you knew how fucked up everybody around you was, and it made you not trust anybody. Sherry, you be lying? That's right. Pluto in the 3rd house. The thing about Pluto in the 3rd house is they guard their doorway to their senses very carefully because they observe and they judge at the same time. And they think that everybody else does too. So they're very, very, they don't want anybody to do that to them. So they stay very on point of shit. And they can just see things that nobody else can. You can't lie to a person with Pluto in the 3rd.
Chicken is a chicken, say your boy a 6 deuce, no truth. I'm a win, nigga. Can't drown, I'm a swim, nigga. Another ounce is in the wind, nigga. Again, nigga, I'm a one tray low. Twist your fingers in my spokes.
No, Pluto in the 3rd house is not the same as Scorpio moon in the 3rd. Way different. We're going for 12 more minutes, y'all. I gotta cut it off at 3 hours. Hey, do y'all know anyone? KB, you said Pluto in the third is like Pluto in Gemini. Do you know anyone with Pluto in Gemini? And it's not. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of these lazy astrologers try to tell you that having the house and the sign is the same thing. Having your moon in the fifth house is not the same as having your moon in Leo, y'all. Period. Because the sign is the energy. The house is where and how it plays out. You feel me? Like, it's two different things. The sign is the energy. The house is how and where it plays out. Lazy astrologers, when they post videos or they tell you something, they're going to say moon in the Gemini or moon in the third house. When that's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. That's laziness. That's why you'll never see me do that. It's not the same, y'all. Aries said that they're seeing a lot of charts with the dad in the fourth house instead of the mother as well. It depends. My fourth house is my dad. My daddy's a Capricorn moon. My fourth house is Capricorn. My moon is my mom, though. My mom's a Pisces sun with a Leo moon. I have a Pisces moon in the fifth house of Leo. So yeah. I'm gonna remind y'all again, do not forget to tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about relationships. We're gonna talk about intimacy. We're gonna talk about synastry a little bit. We're gonna talk about, and we're not just gonna talk about astrology. We're gonna talk about sex. We're gonna talk about infidelity, insecurity. We're gonna go all the way in this hump day. We're gonna talk about why motherfuckers feel the need to lie. I'm gonna tune in at about 9:30 Mountain Time. So that's 11 o'clock Eastern Time. I mean, that's 11:30 Eastern Time. That's 10:30 Central Time. That's 9:30 where I'm at. That's 8:30 on the West Coast. We're gonna talk about it. Sun in the fourth house in Taurus. Like, man, your family's everything, and you here to get some money and to really live a comfortable existence. To learn how to be comfortable with yourself from here, from deep inside. I be going hard, y'all. Be like, shit. By the time we get to the end of these lives, like, I'm drained. Like, it takes a lot of energy out of me. You know, when I'm answering questions and putting it out. I'm just chilling. The music helps me deflect a lot of it, but like, this does take. It might not seem like I'm doing some hard work because I'm sitting here smoking and doing my thing, but like, this takes a lot of energy, man. I see you, Reefer and Franklin. I love you. You made it interesting today. Thank you so much. Charles Troy said, "Hey, bro, I have exalted Jupiter in the ninth. Jupiter isn't. Oh, you haven't exalted it. So with Ketu, opposite of Saturn, Rahu, and Capricorn in the third house, Scorpio ascendant. Anything I can tell you about that?" Hey man, it's just time about it's time really to stop wondering. Because you're blessed either way it goes, but it's time to stop wondering about things and start doing something for real in this life. Because you spend a lot of time at the house, wondering about shit, with that being Cancer in the ninth house. Right there, that Capricorn in the third house is trying to get you to get away from my energy. You need to put the work in. Do you think? No, I don't drink alcohol. I drink it every now and then, but not really. I don't like the feeling of being drunk. I don't like the feeling of being helpless. I don't like alcohol is cool every now and then, but I don't need anything that gives me permission to be anything that I can't be naturally. Plus, when I get too drunk, there's a whole nother side of myself that I don't necessarily feel comfortable with. You hit me up to book a personal reading from me. You hit me up in my email at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. And it's definitely going to be an enlightening experience. It's going to be an enlightening experience. For real. I appreciate you, Evelyn. I like to show y'all a little piece of myself. I had to start coming live a little bit, man. My Cancer sun in the ninth house loves to come preach for a little bit. Niner by nature, you can't go unless you're monetized. YouTube is not gonna let you go live. So as soon as you're able to go live, when you have 1,000 subscribers or you have 4,000 people that you have over 4,000 watch hours, then you're able to go live. And if you've reached those already, you're already at that point, then go live any point after that. I waited till I got to 2,000 though. And it depends on what I have going on, Charles Toy. Mostly I practice Western tropical, but I am very practiced in Vedic and sidereal also. Hey, I appreciate all y'all for fucking with me today, though. This has been a vibe for real today. Get at me in my inbox, man. Throw it up. You niggas on the south side. Throw it up. That's more that game house when I was 17 right there. Here I am.
No side, Mr. G. Young Roddy bringing grief to the party. Spotted with a 20 gauge shotty. Lottie, Dottie got the cousin and Bacardi. Got it, I'm drunk.
Hold up, he said, Niner by nature said, does Neptune play a part in this since my Pisces is there in the 6th house? It could, most definitely. Yeah. I have Neptune in my 6th house right now in Pisces, conjunct my Jupiter. And with that going on while this nationwide pandemic is going on is very interesting. Seeing that somebody's pulling the wool over somebody's eyes. That's all I gotta say. Hey, I love y'all. Thank y'all. We done.